Hi, welcome to Science Chomp. Today we're going to be looking at a concave lens. Now, what a concave lens is a divergent lens, meaning that any ray of light coming into it parallel to the optical axis is going to be kind of diverted away from the optical axis, kind of a little bit like this. So if we have a ray of light sort of going here, and I'm just going to do it roughly over this way, it is then refracted, and what refraction means is it changes direction in such a manner that it's going a little bit like this. It's being refracted away from the optical axis. Now, this line is basically coming from the focal point itself. Okay, so let's try it again. Let's give it another one. Again, I'm just going to draw it roughly. If it goes parallel to the optical axis, you have to refract it away from the optical axis, coming from the focal point, you see? And let's do another one just to make sure that you fully get the idea. Let's draw one up here. So if it's going parallel here, what you do is you use your ruler, go from the focal point, and you refract it so that it is diverging outwards like that. Okay, you should see an image on your screen what it ought to look like with like lots of light rays filled in. So that's the idea behind a concave lens. So let's have a look at what happens when you've got images formed by said lens. Okay, so here's my object. I've got F and 2F labeled here. And my first ray of light, what it needs to do is it needs to go through the middle of the lens with 0 refraction. So let's try that. I'm going to need quite a big line here. So I am going to use this ruler to draw it all the way through with 0 refraction at all. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do, the next line, is going to be going parallel to the optical axis. Okay, so the optical axis is here, like so. I'm going to put that ruler there, and I'm just going to slide it all the way across over here. So it's going parallel to the optical axis to the middle of the lens, like so. And this is refracted in this direction, so it's kind of going away. In that direction. Okay. Now, of course, in order to make an image, both of the refracted rays have got to meet. And of course, it's not going to meet over here because they are diverging. So it meets over on this side. So what we do is we then extend our line all the way back, doing it as straight as I can. And where it meets, that is where the image forms. So the image is like this. And as you can see, it is a smaller image. It is virtual because this ray of light here doesn't exist. It's an extrapolation of this line, basically, right? So this is a virtual image. So it's virtual, smaller, and it is upright. Okay? And that's all it is for concave lenses. I hope that makes sense. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.